Hello everyone and welcome back to What's Buzzed at the Bee. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a lot of fun things to show you today and some little changes to show off as well too. But starting off, we'll just mention real quick that our notion of the week are all of the iron accessories or notions. So we've got a few different sort of iron related products, whether it's to help clean your iron. We've got some ironing mats, some pressing cloths, some ironing board covers for you to choose from. And all of these will be 20% off for the next week. So make sure if you need to stock up on anything, you pop in and take a look. As we walk up to the front here, I will just quickly mention that we are starting to see some of the holiday sales for our machine brands. So if you're looking for a Christmas gift and you want to start kind of perusing and taking a look at some of these and getting an idea of what those sales are, definitely stop by and we would be happy to show off any of those machines for you. As we step up front here, you will notice that we have changed all the fabric to our Christmas holiday stuff. So we've got a bunch of fantastic lines here. Some of our favorites are up front. We've got this beautiful old Yuletide collection here from Moda. We've got the Baubles and Balsam from Henry Glass. Snowfall from Figo, lots of great lines. We've got even more over here, including lots of little goodies that would make fantastic Christmas gifts, and some other quilt sample ideas for you. So if you need some inspiration, we've got lots of that up front for you here. And then the Christmas, it does kind of continue throughout our little island here. It kind of expands, so we've got lots to choose from. We've got some more traditional, sort of more elegant stuff in here and even more wrapping around. So definitely come check all of that out. It is the season and we are super excited about it. Next, we wanted to show off a couple samples for you. These were generously donated, or we have them on display here for a little while for you from Alderwood Studios. As you know, from a couple weeks ago, we have a few more hanging of hers on the wall that she also is letting us borrow from her Quilts in Modern Color book. So we've got those on the wall there that are just gorgeous. And we've got these two here that use the Olive Grove collection, which is designed by her. And this here is the Celestial pattern. So you can see kind of what that looks like in the different colorways. This one's beautiful solids, but it also looks fantastic in all of these prints from Olive Grove. Beautiful piecing here. This one is a little bit more complicated. You've got some curved piecing, lots of points, but it kind of just has this beautiful look to it. Absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for something a little more simple, there is Simplicity, which we do have these patterns on order, and this one looks like it goes together super easily and it's just very elegant and more simple. So super excited to have those in. We appreciate Amber showing us or letting us have all of these beautiful quilts for a little while. Okay, and moving on back into our modern section, we have another line that is super fun, definitely a little different, a little more whimsy. This one is called Rosa from Figo. It's got lots of bright colors, gorgeous florals, and that really fun stripe that's in there too. This one kind of has a mix of kind of styles. It kind of reminds us a little bit of Tula, a little bit of Anna Maria, but with its own twist. Definitely think this would make a gorgeous quilt project, but lots of fun little, I think, bags and garments would be gorgeous out of that as well. Okay, and as we just walk through here, we're going to pass by some of our other aisles. We did do a little rearranging of some of our storage boxes, so we do have more space for our kind of extra wide bolts. So hopefully we'll be able to get in more of the extra wide backing yardage, which is exciting. And then looping around here, we've got even more storage on this side. So all of our kind of taller bolts, our rayons, our knits, our wovens that are 54 inches, they fit nicely there as well. So lots to choose from if you're looking for more of a garment type fabric. And then right up top here, we have our first gift quilt. And this one is going to be our kit of the week. So for the next week, it will be 20% off. You can come in and grab one. This uses the wildflower wovens from Art Gallery, designed by Susie Quilts. And we absolutely love this one. This is the first gift pattern from Lo and Behold, and it just utilizes those wovens so beautifully. And the quilting is absolutely gorgeous on that one as well, done by Linda Weaver. And over here we have an adorable new fabric collection to show you. This is Unicorn Dreams from Poppy Cotton. It starts off with these nice teals and kind of minty colors. It's got that wonderful soft butter yellow that is super popular right now. And then also kind of transitions into those coral pinks that just gives it some warmth and some life. And there are a couple adorable panels to go with this one as well. So first off, you've got this block panel, but you've got this super cute design here. You've got the different unicorns in there. It kind of almost has a postage stamp look to it, which is very unique. And yeah, I think you could cut these apart. You could kind of use it as a focal point panel, maybe do some piecing around the outside. So many options that you could do with this. And then in addition to this panel, we also have a book panel, which I know everyone always loves. So you've got cute little unicorn story here. Instructions and materials list is all at the bottom. And it is just a super cute collection. Very sweet. Wonderful. So that is Unicorn Dreams. We've got Night Owl from Moda right below it. They both kind of have a little bit of a whimsical feel, so we kind of wanted to update that a little bit. One of the other changes that we made this past week when moving around all of our fabric is we have more of our novelty along this aisle. In the past, it was our kind of reproduction Civil War era prints. And so now those are there, and we've moved our Civil War up here, kind of up and forward more in the light, kind of right along the back here. And we'll show that off more in a moment. But novelty kind of has been expanded to this side, which includes our new collection from Robert Kaufman. This is called Hillshine. It's a very unique collection, lots of beautiful color here. Those deep purples, kind of the brighter, softer pinks. That's kind of the warmer palette. And then there's also these gorgeous greens and blues. And throughout the entire collection, you have those pops of metallic gold throughout. And it's very whimsical. You've got kind of the clouds and the birds here. So kind of some more natural elements like that one, the mountains and the trees. Then you kind of have some more abstract prints like this really cool kind of wavy line print, kind of an ombre as well. So beautiful collection. It does include a panel, which is this one right here. And this one kind of does have a little bit more of those landscape prints. So the trees with the sun, the moon and the seas. And again, that just kind of outlining of metallic gold just really makes the whole collection, I think, kind of pop. So gorgeous collection from Robert Kaufman. Super excited to have that one here in the store. Okay, and as I mentioned, we have expanded kind of our reproduction Civil War all to the back here. So kind of as you're walking back, you kind of see it. It's more in the light and it kind of expands. We moved our fall to the right side here. So when we did our swap with the Christmas, we put more of the kind of autumnal collections right back here, including a new collection from Riley Blake. This one is called Morning Latte, and it's a collection of some beautiful large-scale florals and lots of kind of smaller prints. It kind of has a feeling of being a little bit more traditional, but kind of blending it with some of those modern touches, like the floral designs and some of those other kind of more geometric prints. But then you have kind of those smaller little dainty prints that kind of call back to more of the reproduction styles. And the collection does include this very cool cheater print here that you could use for backing. You could use it for any quilted garments you may be making if you want to just use one print instead of having to do all of that piecing yourself. These are great for that, and we also love them for backing. So beautiful collection from Riley Blake. And we actually have another Riley Blake collection coming up right over here. This one has a very soft muted palette. This one is called Threads of Grace. Lots of very small florals. We've got some other little prints that to kind of mix in there. But again, very soft. This would make a beautiful quilt for sure. Any other little projects would be adorable. I think there's lots of uses for this one. I think it's a very versatile collection. Very soft, beautiful as we are in fall and just kind of want to create something very, very soothing and soft. Wonderful. And next up, we are super excited to let you all know that we have received our order of Fableism. So this is kind of a mix of some of their collections. So we've got some of this beautiful honeycomb print in a mix of colors. And then we have a variety of prints from their Golden Hour collection. Now, these prints are woven, so you can see how all of them kind of have a different weave to them. So the designs that are created are not printed, they are all woven. So you can kind of see that beautiful texture in there. Lots of gorgeous designs. These fabrics are fantastic for garments, but you can also use them for quilts and other projects. So when you're using them, if you're using them for quilts, you may want to make sure to starch them a little more just because of their woven nature. And then garments as well, you may want to pre-wash those. But we do have an example here for you. This is the quilt that we created using the Lucky Log Cabins pattern from Quilty Love and a variety of those Golden Hour prints. So if you kind of want to recreate this beautiful quilt here, you can now do so. And the great thing about this pattern is you can kind of mix and match whatever you like. So if you wanted to add some more wovens to these prints from Fableism, you can definitely do that. It kind of has that beautiful scrappy feel. So very fun. So definitely come out and touch and feel and ask as many questions as you'd like. We are super excited to start carrying them, and hopefully we'll be getting some more of their new collections in the future. So if you have any special requests, if you've seen any, let us know in the comments and we will check it out and we'll see what we can get. But we are super excited. Awesome. So thank you all so much for watching. We will be on Whatnot later today. So if you saw any of the new collections that you're super excited about and you want us to have them on there, let us know. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun time. So we hope you join us. Otherwise, we will see you next week for another What's Buzzin' at the Bee.